All right then, back on Forza Motorsport 4, coming towards the end of it now, right? Have a quick look. Where are we at? We've got the Honda S2000. No, at the time of recording, streaming, I do not have an S2000 yet. We are checking. We are checking. We are looking, and we will see what happens. Look, as of right now, I do not have an S2000. It's very sad. I am trying. I am very much trying to get an S2000. I am speaking to multiple people. I am trying to find one. Where are we at though? We have 2.117 million credits. Shout out Master Chief, my homeboy up in space. We've got some, you know, halves of cars. Is this what actually? Yeah. Is this what happens in The Price Is Right? Or like those game shows where you can win half a car? I think that's what this is. And maybe that's what it means. Maybe I already made that joke, I don't know. But we've got 2.17 million. And we got to World Tour. I think we've got 4 more events in this second to last bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it really wants us to get to R1 soon. It really, really does. But on the production showcase, I mean, I could just pull out the S2000 to start off with, or I could try and buy something in R1. I don't know what I want in R1 though. Am I just going to take some sort of upgraded GT car? I'm not really too bothered about like the prototype cars of the time and era that this game had. I'm not really, you know what? Prototype cars haven't really interested me until the more recent hypercars. Like prototype cars were never like the Porsche like Spider RS Evo is like kind of cool, I guess, but like I'm really not interested in prototype cars apart from the newer hypercars. I guess it's like the 919 Porsche from LMP1, but yeah, you know, anything other than a prototype car is going to struggle more than usual. I would think so, right? Surely. We'll see. We'll have a look. Because the downforce in the prototype cars is just going to be like silly, right? So I guess I'm just going to have to find something that I like. Uri, perhaps? Does that sort of have downforce elements that like a prototype car? Probably not. But it is in the game. Come back next week to see Tom has an S2000. Yeah, honestly. Shit, fucking hell, I just got riddled on the inside. It's take a racing line instead of just going over every curb. Oh my god, I thought I was going to lock up into him then. Combination of downforce, lightness, and the power. Yeah, exactly right. I mean that's why prototype cars are sort of, you know, it's that and then, well, nothing at least in Forza games, but you know, F1. Well, I guess F1 did. Forza did have an F1 car for a little bit, right? And Indy cars actually as well. Well, they had the Indy cars in the newer one, didn't they? Forza 8, Motorsport 8. But they didn't have an F1 car. They did have F1 cars. Was it in Motorsport 5 and 6? I don't think it was in 7. It was the Renault F1 car. Oh shit. Ah. Integra's coming up from my inside. He had the Renault F1 car for a bit. And now, actually, well, we're playing this at the moment on the Saturday of the Chinese Grand Prix weekend. So, spoilers, George Russell won the sprint earlier on today. Was Russell? Yeah, it was Russell, wasn't it? Whoa! Oh my god! Jesus! God, I'm gonna have to get fucking repairs done on the. Find a Honda specialist, you mother. Yeah, George Russell won the sprint, and I forgot, but I did notice on his steering wheel is a big Microsoft logo. So if Microsoft was still making a Forza Motorsport game, we might even have the Mercedes F1 car in it. I mean, I guess who's to say they couldn't put it in Horizon? That would be... Got an F1 car in Horizon? That might end the F50 GT engine swap once and for all. The racing V12 swap, it might end that for once and for all. Everyone just goes in the Mercedes F1 car. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but, you know, it'd be kind of cool. And I'm pretty sure you could livery up the, like, they didn't have any restrictions with it. I think that's like a Forza thing where, like, you know, you can put stickers on every car in Forza. Like, you're not going to get to a car and it's like, yeah, you can't do that. Whereas other games will have that sort of thing, but then they get to have some other weirder cars. I guess it's just part of the licensing deals and shit. There's an Aston Martin DBR9 in Pro Street. Yeah, when we bought the DBR9 in Pro Street and we couldn't... Dude, I mean, okay, I understand not being able to upgrade it in performance, or... No, that's it, that's all. I understand not being able to upgrade it in performance or, you know, body visuals or anything. Not even paint it? I can't even put it, I can't even color it. That was crazy. That... Come on now. If I was buying a DBR9, or a DBR S9, I guess, I would be able to choose what color it. An Aston Martin color, sure, but I'd be able to choose. So that, I gotta say, that was disappointing when I got that car in that game. Very disappointing. Alas, we still got it, and still fun. Hang on, I just realized this is a right-hand drive car. So they use the S2, they use this in, well, this model in other Forza games. Did they make it left-hand drive or did they keep it right-hand drive? What do you mean, well, yeah. The S2000 was sold in left-hand drive markets. And left-hand drive tends to be the model that they go for. What year is this one? What year did they use for this game? Not that there's much difference between... Well, Japan got it in 99, everywhere else got it in 2000. And then they made this body style until 2003. (2004 to 2009) was the AP2 body style, or the AP2 straight up. AP2 was US only. Everyone else got the AP2 body style, but they kept the fundamentals of the AP1, specifically the engine bit is like the notable thing. America are little babies and they don't like going to 9,000 revs, so they got the F22 engine and less revs, earlier torque, more and earlier with torque, but less revs, which is the fucking point of the S2000. So shut up, America, you stupid. I do prefer the AP1 all over anyway. The way that it looks, the engine. That's the one I'm. Can you tell that? Can you tell that I'm genuinely spending hours of my day every single day looking at S2000 related content and things. Can you tell? It's probably been quite visible throughout this entire playthrough because I'm picking the S2000 so much to drive. But look, I really want to buy one. It's gonna happen. I told myself it's gonna happen. It is somewhat achievable, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be great. I wonder if once I get an S2000, I'll finally make YouTube content on a real car. I wonder if I'd finally do that. I don't really know what I'd do though. A little vlog? Ooh. What if I went to the Lake Districts and did like a little vlog? Nice driving roads. Get a camera. Horizon 4 IRL. You know, I mean, you know what? Yeah, that is actually like the better idea, really, is to go to Horizon 4 locations IRL. It's something I actually sort of planned to do at one point. When I was at the start of last year, I was looking to buy a Volkswagen Corrado and very almost did. That was actually going to be the idea, was that I would, you know, do the Corrado build. I've grown to hate the word build, by the way, when relating to cars. Hate it. But when I did, you know, what I wanted to do to the Corrado, which would have been red paint, ATS classic rims, done. The idea was to go to a bunch of Horizon 4 places, but of course I didn't actually end up getting that car. Didn't end up doing it. 4GT it is, class. But I'm pretty sure the AP1 S2000 is in Horizon 4. So I totally still could, you know? The idea would obviously be to take pictures in real life and take pictures in the game and sort of compare. Sort of just like, you know the idea. You can tell what I mean. But of course, Horizon 4 is literally, well, the idea of any Horizon map is that it's not a one-to-one scale thing or a specific location. It is a best hits of a certain country or region or state, I guess, with with Horizon 1 included. Colorado is not a country. But yeah, that's sort of the idea, right? So I would, it would take, if I was to actually do that, that would be quite a big project over probably a big amount of time, because I'd have to go up and down the country just to all these certain locations. I have to do a bit more research as to where specific places are. But yeah, certainly an idea that I have had before, and fuck it, would still like to execute. And who knows, maybe one day I still do get a Corrado, and I still do that. Probably not, I don't know. Who knows? I'm 26, almost 27 soon, guys. Ugh. What is it, 14th? It's the 14th of March today, in 12 days. Ugh. We're 27. Gross. Oh wait, I just realized I'm first place in my class. I'm bullying these guys in R2 and they're upper class. I'm not supposed to be fighting these guys. That's funny. I'm here chasing a DBR9. I'm not even fighting him. He's not my class. He's not my problem. That's funny. Ship that fucker over to Colorado. Oh my god. I mean, if I was American and had some... Can you get VW Corrados? Did they sell them in the US? Actually, I assume they did. Right? I assume so. Oh no, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? Yes. Yes, they did. I'm I just had an absolute brain fart there. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I mean, but yeah, if I was in the US and anywhere near Colorado, then yeah, I mean that would be, yeah, that would be done. That would be absolutely. Although to be fair, I don't think like when we talk about Horizon 1 like locations, when we talk like let's say Lakeside Diner, is that a place in Colorado? Is that like an actual place, or is that just kind of like a make-believe sort of thing? Or what is that? Like, is that just like a, you know, game devs having a bit of fun with the location, or is that like that based off of something real? It's definitely not called Lakeside Diner because that's a very boring name for a real life, you know, company. They wouldn't. I don't think most people would do that probably. Yeah, it's got to be loosely based off a regular diner, and probably not actually Lakeside or anything like that. I don't know. Maybe. That'd be cool if it was. But this idea is of like going to all the places that you see in a video game. I mean, it's an extension to me of like one day I'd love to go to like Los Angeles, right? I don't want to visit all the places in, oh my god, in like all the movies that I see. I know it's such a touristy thing, but like I want to go see Nakatomi Plaza, which is in LA. I want to go, I mean, to every Fast and Furious. Oh my god, Fast and Furious. Yeah, this Ferrari is in my spot. Oh my god, planes. Oh. That wasn't me. Yeah, I want to go to all the Fast and Furious locations. Oh my god, this thing understeers like a cunt. Yeah, I want to go to like, you know, Terrell's Market. I would want to go to, I would want to drive by the house, or maybe walk by like the actual, you know, the Fast and Furious house. I'm aware that people live there, so you don't ever want to, you know, encroach on that space or anything like that. I might walk by and take a picture, and, you know, you don't want to, like, you don't really want to do any more than that, you know? You don't want to be that guy. It's like people with the Breaking Bad house. People really take that, like, there's a real family that lives there. You know, there's a real family that lives there. You don't want to do whatever people. I don't know if I want to say I've heard of people trying to throw pizzas on the roof and stuff like that, which is a scene from the TV show. Incredible scene. Well, you should just see that show, full of incredible scenes. I am just all over the place in this 4G2 battle. Yeah, I'm trying to think other locations of LA from Fast and Furious, like where they do the first street race, the first like where they do the meetup before they do the drag race, like that little like warehouse area. That'd be so cool. Big one. That's a Fast and Furious location and a GTA 5 location. Neptune's Net, which is along PCH. It's like a seafood restaurant. I want to go there, even though I don't like seafood. I hope they just have a kids menu, because that's what I'd be on. Which, you know what, with portion sizes in the US, I reckon a kids menu is, you know what, actually, is a kid's portion in the US, what's that compared to like a regular adult portion in anywhere else in the world? Is an American kid's portion bigger? Because the drink sizes are bigger. Are the actual food portion sizes also bigger? I'm sure you could just go and live off a kid's menu for a bit, right? I don't know. But yeah, Neptune's Net. I mean, obviously GTA 5 is literally just LA, so it's kind of unfair to be like, oh, I want to go to this place or this place. Maybe there's a couple bits, maybe, but like, such as Neptune's Net, but that's more a Fast and Furious one, to be honest. It's sort of both, actually, to be fair. I really do like that location in the game and in the movie. What other places from not Horizon? from Fast and Furious do I want to go and see in LA? Harry's, the parts shop. I wonder if that's still something there. I'm sure it's not an actual parts shop or anything like that, but you know, where they do the final drag race. I mean, there's so many locations. There's just so many like locations to go to. Lester's House Diamond Casino. Is that casino based off of a real? I guess it isn't, because it was a horse racing like track, isn't it, in the vanilla GTA 5? So I don't think it's actually based off of a real casino in a real location, is it? Otherwise it would have been that from the start. Whoa! Ferrari coming up in the same spot. Am I just braking badly in that part or what? Oh shit, am I just cornering badly in that part? Ugh. Oh shit, don't over-rev. You don't want me to answer that, look. And I'm aware I'm a bad driver. I'm aware. Ooh, 47! Ultimate hypercar. Ooh, ultimate hypercar of this era? Just before the hypercar trinity. What are we talking, like Enzo? Koenigsegg? Yeah, we already got options of that stuff. Oh, okay, that's more than, okay, right. Ultimate? No, sorry. Radical? The other one. Close. Radical? We're putting Radical in here, are we? The Furai that I was talking about earlier. Zonda R or CCGT. Look, easy choice for, I think a lot of people would be the Furai. I'm not, you know what? The Furai never really did much for me. I know it's cool, but I get it, but you know, I'm not that bothered. Koenigsegg CCGT. I'm thinking Zonda R. It's gonna be the Zonda R. Look at the Furai now and kind of get P1 GTR vibes. Really? That's interesting. I don't ever think of that. I just think of like concept car that, I mean, it did exist. Obviously, it did exist, right? But like, yeah, I don't know.
Track at Northamptonshire.
Ooh, Silverstone.
Silverstone racing circuit.
You picked the CCGT as a kid. I wonder what I would have. It might, you know what? I might have picked the Furai as a kid. Or it would have been the Furai, the Zonda, I think. Right. R2 Italian Sports. Does that mean I can take me? Yeah, I can take the Zonda R. Fuck it, go on. God. I don't know if did I mention it since I started recording? I don't know, but I had a haircut today. And you know that feeling you just get where you're just itchy all day? I'm just getting that. Right. Straight into the Zonda R with a Gallardo Superleggera and a 458 in front. Okay. This is a mixed field. Oh wait, is that a 458 challenge? Oh, that's so cool if it is. I think it is. Yeah, it totally is. Oh shit, that's bad. I think I've already damaged my front right brakes, potentially. Oh, whoa! That was on me, probably. Okay, well that wasn't. Second penalty. That'll be fine. to catch up to these guys. This is on the sync way up there. And this theoretically is faster than that, so... But I am not handling this car very well. Jesus. Oh my god. I'll have to get this car in the right place. I'm having trouble doing it. This Ultra's cool, isn't it? I like the version of this livery where they have the Nürburgring like map and lap time on it. That version of this car is cool. That'd be cool if they had that in this game. I think what might also screw this car up right now is top speed potentially. I think the 599XX and the street cars are going to have better top speeds than this. Also my driving, but we knew that part. Oh shit, is that 5? That's a Sesto! Oh, it's a Sesto, but they took out the red. Ooh. Was kind of corny with that. Oh, you think it looks corny with the Nürburgring lap time? I mean, that's fair. I can see that. Fuck, I mean, I just can't step on the power at all. Shit. My excuse is that my PI is... Oh, it's lower. Yeah, my PI is lower. Okay. There's that. Yeah, I don't like when people... I mean, people do it in, obviously, in video games all the time. Obviously, it doesn't exist in real life. But I hate when people change the color of the Sesto. Or put stickers, like when people do anything to it in any way, basically, cursed, terrible, don't like it. It should be carbon, exposed carbon, what it is. Is it exposed carbon or is it just matte? It might just be matte. I don't know. I don't think it... It says still meant, so it's got to be carbon, right? I think it's carbon. Whatever it is, the grey with the red accents. It's got to be red accents. People in Horizon do it wrong constantly. Do not paint your Lamborghini Sesto Lamentos. If you have taste, you won't do it. And the Forza edition, that's white. I kind of, you know what? In terms of that, like, car in that game, I don't mind that because it's like, it's the best car in the game or whatever, right? But yeah, I mean, I would have, you know what? I wouldn't have mind Lamborghini shoving their dicks down a bit there and being like, no, you can't, don't paint this car. You can't paint or do anything to this car. Wouldn't have minded. Speaking of, actually, well, not speaking, well, speaking of Forza Horizon, actually, yeah, exactly, speaking of. They did some more stuff. They released a bit more information and things like that regarding Horizon 6. I don't know if anybody saw. Game continues to look good. This time it was, you know what actually they had at the start of it? They started off the gameplay with a Honda S2000. Which I wasn't sure was going to be in, but not that I wasn't sure it was going to be in the game, but past 2 Horizon games actually, I think, they've only started off with this the Club Racer, the CR, which is like the best version of the AP2. But in this game, they are putting in the AP1 S2000 off the rip, which is lovely, because that's what I want. My future car in the game. So I don't have to become one of those people who's like, can you put my car in the game? It just will be there. Although I think asking for your car being a Honda S2000 to be in the game is a bit more understandable than, hey, can you put my 2007 Ford Taurus in? It's a little bit different, but sure. Although I will sit here and ask them for the Alfa Romeo Mito all day. I'm gonna miss that little guy. I'm done with him though. I am done. I'm done with the Mito at this stage. I've had my time. Don't regret having it as a first car. And hopefully soon shall be getting rid for an S2000. 1996 Camry needs to be in. It has to be. Otherwise, it's not the best racing game ever.
Today you'll give the Nürburgring Grand
But
Prix
yeah, they put the Honda S. You know what? Actually, it caused a bit of controversy, that car in that game. They have the Rocket Bunny kit on it, I think it was, and a lot of people kind of pointing to it and being like, "This looks like shit. Why does it look like shit? This game looks, this model's terrible." Well, maybe the model could do with some work. I think supposedly, wait, this didn't have a diff on it. Why didn't it have a diff? Oh, this is already max upgraded. Unless I put turbos on it. Unless I put turbos or a supercharged Zonda or a turbocharged Zonda. I'm thinking supercharged. Supercharged Zonda. Oh, it's gonna be too good, actually. Unless I put it on worse tires, and I don't really want to put it on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, well, that's a shame. It's lower PI by 1 point. A lot of cars, really? Oh, the diff. Oh, the diff does. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, a bit of controversy with the S2000 and the Rocket Bunny kit because the model kind of looks a bit weird in some areas. The thought is that the graphics aren't turned up or something like that, or like the LOD, the model is like a lower quality version. I don't know, because that S2000 model, it's in this game, and I'm sure it was probably in Horizon 1. You know what I mean? It is an old model. It is an old model. We need to start with this. Do I need to start looking at this, or do we think, Harukawa, you would know, in the next 3 levels, we'll be getting a choice of something? I feel like you get a choice of this at some point, which might be my guy. He might be my guy. I feel like that's in there as well. You will get a choice somewhat in the near future. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Let's just keep going with what we've got, and let's wait for it to give us a choice. I don't want to spend all that money and then suddenly it's like, hey, do you want one? And I'm like, well, I just fucking bought one. Can we get something for the regular Ford GT? S-Class? S-Class Ford? Do I have anything for that? No. Unless I upgrade a bunch, which I don't really want to do. S-Class Corvette and 911 again? Oh. Everything wants me to be a class higher than I am. Asian Sports Supercars. LFA, let's go. the newer Mazda ones are options, meant with speed 8, some of their RDL MPs. Okay, cool. We'll see what happens at the next level. Hopefully, next level we'll get something. What was I talking about? Yeah, people are upset at Horizon 6 for the S2000's model in the video that IGN did. It looks a little old and dated, and it is old and dated. Maybe it's because the quality's turned down. It doesn't look that bad when you actually play a game with it in. Don't look at this game for it, or my gameplay here for it, because this emulator things don't, it's not the proper, you know. Get on Horizon 5, get on Horizon 4 and look at the AP1 in that. It looks alright, you know, it's probably not perfect. I'm not the best judge for that sort of thing, to be honest, but you know, it's not the Evo 6 or the old 22B or, well, most of the Nissans, you know what I mean? It's not quite as bad as those, but it's not far off potentially. So hey, I might be getting an AP1 S2000 soon. Playground Games, Microsoft, if you would like to scan an S2000, I would be honored if you put my future one into the game. And if you want to scan a Mito, that'd be great too. Just before I get rid of it. Completely forgot the S2000 as a Rocket Bunny kit. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'm not even sure, like, in terms of, like, so, like, you know, obviously, when you think about getting a new car, your mind races. What you're going to do to it, what is possible, blah, blah, blah. Of course, my mind has been racing with that with the S2000. I think for the first year, I should keep it stock. Because for the first year, I'm sort of deciding, do I want to keep it? You know, that's sort of, you know, I think the first year I'm going to be like, right, let's just keep it where it is, try and keep it nice, and just see if I want to keep it. If I want to keep it, then potentially I can look into doing some things for it. But even then, if I'm thinking of things that I want to do to it, genuinely, I don't even think I'd put like a front lip on it or anything. There's a very popular AP1 front lip that a lot of people do, and I don't even know if I'd do that. Genuinely, there's a lot of builds like this, to be fair. Builds. There's a lot of modified S2000s like this where they just put a wing on it, and that's sort of it. I might, honestly, maybe, but I don't know. Could I deal with driving with just a big spoiler on the back of my car, like, all the time? That, I don't know, that seems like potentially excessive. Don't know. I don't know. Dreams are for dreaming, right? We'll see what happens. Oh, actually, you know what? Another mod, quotation marks. Because I'm dedicated to getting a hard top at this stage, only would get a soft top if I then could have the money to budget in a hard top, but generally speaking, it seems like it's cheaper to just buy a car with a hard top than it is to buy a car without one. Like, it's not really, you know, if you buy a car without a hard top, you don't really get the price of a hard top off of it, if you know what I mean. Like, because the price of a hard top is like $1.5 to $2 grand is people are selling them for. It's fucking silly, to be honest. But that's sort of what they're going for. Because I'm looking at a Suzuka Nürburgring blue car, a hard top that I would get, I would potentially wrap in black. I like the idea of a black roof. I think that would look cool, potentially with a wing. Without a wing, it might look weird, so either I'd do both or I'd do neither. Rand, what's up, dude? Sebring 24 waiting room. It's on. What am I doing here then? Sebring 24's not on. Is it? That's not this week, is it? No. No, it's not. Wait, Sebring 24? There is no Sebring 24. 12. Oh, Tora. Okay. I was thinking then, I'm like, what? Yeah, Sebring 12, the Tora is on. I think next, is it next week is the Sebring 12 IRL? Dude, I mean, I'm all for more 24-hour races. I really wish that they would do a 12 at Sebring. Or, sorry, a 24 at Sebring. Like the main 24s that I sort of know about and watch are Le Mans. Obviously, that's number one for me. Daytona, which is also sick, and like Nürburgring. There are other ones. I think they do like the 24-hour series is a race series, and I think they do a lot of Middle Eastern tracks. I don't know how that's going to happen anymore, but we'll see what happens with that. I really wish they'd do more 24-hour races. I understand it's a very difficult thing to do because it's 24 hours of racing. I do wish there was more. I just wish there were more. Oh shit, that wasn't the last lap. I thought it was. Sort of catching up to these guys. I won't be able to get first. Or potentially a third or a second. Yeah, I was watching a little bit of Tora 12 of Sebring earlier. Sappytron doing a commentary. I think Ted was in a Corvette GT. Actually, no. You know what I did? I watched basically all of Stint 1. A Lobby is what I did. Fuck. It was a good time. I might stick on a bit. I'll stick it on a bit more tonight if I don't have anything else to watch and anything else going on, which may well happen. Having a makeshift GT field is kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's difficult, right? Having to create all those cars like from road cars and bop them in such a way that, you know, to just bop them in general, but like have GT cars of that era and make them from road cars and bop them. That's got to be difficult, right? That's got to be very difficult. Ideal though, I think. Like if that can be done, that would, you know, sort of be ideal. Yeah, locked tunes. Again, very cool idea, I think. Keeps the cars from looking like fucking no, like they're doing wheelies constantly, because that's what they always look like in open tune events, which look, I mean, I'm not driving the cars anymore. At least not right now. But that's one of the things that really,
Today we're back at the legendary
maybe it's silly for it to have annoyed me, but it did annoy me when I was like watching the event or when I was commentating it, is that the cars just look stupid. They look stupid. Guys, we're at Le Mans. Yeah, I know it's a Forza engine thing, but still annoying. Did I already do R3 around here? Nope, there it is. Oh. No, I don't want to put my Igo in R3. I just want to take the Corvette. There we go. Le Mans, ooh. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, heat 1 of 2? Damn. Let's go. Please tell me there aren't any top speed demons. I should have tuned this, shouldn't I? Brilliant, gearbox damage immediately. Because nobody moved off the line. That's awesome. Well, maybe we get time to tune it now. Do I need to? I think I already did. Wait, no. Front... I don't know. This is how Forza works now. Maybe that's how it worked. Maybe that's how it worked then. I don't know. Let's just put it back. Let's just put it back. I don't know. Hashtag bring back Bugatti. Oh, Bugatti circuit. You know what? I never cared for it. I never cared for Bugatti circuit. Oh my god, please no gearbox damage. Oh my god. Right. We're doing it. We're restarting again. Third time lucky. Nice to have. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's probably not a... I wonder what the excuse for not having it was. Like, what was the reasoning to not have it in the game? Because if they're using the same Le Mans model that they did already, which I'm sure they were, then surely the Bugatti circuit was also part of that, and like, why can't it... Like, it probably exists, you know, because it's all in one thing, right? It probably exists, it's just they don't actually have the layout available. I wonder what the rationale was for that. Forza Motorsport 3 had it, but this doesn't. Forza 3 didn't have it, did it? I thought it was. I thought it started in like. Was it Forza 5 or Forza 6? I don't think it was in a 360 generation Forza game. Am I wrong? I feel like it was only in new gen. It was in Forza Motorsport 3. Huh. That I did not know. If I saw... You know what? I reckon it's one of those where if I saw gameplay of it, I'd be like, ah. Yeah, I remember that. In my head, I can't remember that at all. Bugatti is now only used for truck racing in French touring cars. Yeah, I'm sure that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they still use it. Do they not use it for like Le Mans Classic or anything like that? Like around the actual Le Mans event, but not on the same weekend. I mean, this is cool. This is cool, isn't it? Hell yeah. I'm so gonna outbreak him. No, I'm not. Wow, I'm not. Okay. You take that differently than I feel like you do in modern versions of the game and cars. Or modern versions of the track and modern cars. I really need to get back on Le Mans Ultimate at some point. Get back to sim driving, sim racing, I should say. So sim drive, basically all I've been doing, believe it or not, is loading up Assetto Corsa Revo, getting on the Nürburgring and driving an AP1 S2000 as much as I can. It's very, very fun. And you know what? Assetto Corsa Evo has won me over now. Like, it's definitely got some bits and bobs that need to be better. And ultimately, you know, as long as the modding support is actually good for it, and open enough, because that's the fear that I have, is that the modding support won't actually be as open as it previously was. Nah, shit. I think it'll be truly, truly great. Because I honestly really don't want to drive in original Assetto Corsa now that I've driven in the Evo. Evo just feels genuinely that much better for me. Driving, like, undetailed mods in Assetto Corsa regular is so unsatisfying versus driving any car in Assetto Corsa Evo. Maybe I need to set up Assetto Corsa 1 again, like properly. Maybe I need to go through some settings and stuff like that, but yeah, it just feels so meh to me now. Hopefully the open world map that they're gonna do is actually good. Hopefully that comes up in the next update, but who knows? I don't know what's. Well, actually, next update teases Sebring and a 296 GT3 car. So no, it's probably not going to be that has the free roam in it. Fuck, all over the place. Oh wow, it's got 59 on it, as in Garage 59, who run McLarens. I wonder if that's just a McLaren livery, I think. You know, Garage 59 back then, was there? I don't know. Probably not touching Assetto again until I get another burst of inspiration to take photos on Shuto. Yeah. That's fair. I think what bothers me about even like some of the best modded maps on Assetto 1 is that the landscape always looks weird and off for one reason or another, including Shuto, including LA Canyons. It's not that the roads are bad and the actual, you know, the track is bad, but when you, I'm pretty sure I've said it. I've definitely said it on stream before. The foliage and trees and like the rest of the, like, just all, it just looks crap. And I know it's difficult and stuff like that, and I'm not saying I could do it any better, but it does take me out of it, you know? Sure, maybe I should be focusing on the road ahead of me and not some tree in the distance, but I don't know. It does, like, it does actually bother me now. And it's one of those things that Assetto Corsa Evo I feel like gets quite right. At least while you're driving at speed, it looks good. Like, even, I mean, look at Forza. I mean, this is something. This is something. This was 2011, but this was something. Which, to be fair, is only 3 years older than Assetto Corsa Evo 1. Assetto Corsa 1, sorry. Like, it's only 3 years older. That's crazy. I would like to load up Assetto Corsa 1 and just try and get my graphics and get the controls and like settings dialed in and stuff like that and just give it another proper shot. It would be nice to try some Toge roads with an S2000 or something. But it's just getting good mods. Good mods are hard to come by. Absolutely. Oh! Decked at the last corner. Fuck you, Rossi, you little shit. Not discounts getting. No. At some point, that will have been like really well, not even saying that it's not really good now, but like it does just it takes me out of it. You know, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, it's not good enough. Like, these are mods, free mods made by, you know, people who are just doing it in their spare time. I'm not trying to get at anyone, absolutely not. I've had so much fun on Shuto, on LA Canyons, on a lot of the like the Japanese road ones, a lot of the, you know, a lot of the mountains and stuff like that. I've had so much fun in this Corsa one for sure, and a lot of the cars as well. Like some cars are done to a very good standard, but some of them are just absolutely crap. It's really hard to find and sift through what's a good quality mod and what's a bad one, and you know, difficult. I think I got a lot of damage on the front left already. I always forget that Jag had a GT car. That went exactly as planned. 2 overtakes in the chicane? Fucking easy work. Some of the cars having Spotify integration into the infotainment system inside the car blows my mind. Yeah, no, that blew my mind the first time I saw it. It still does sort of blow my mind now, is that you can do all that in, so like, that's hilarious. But again, I mean, that's, you know, it's a cool gimmick, but like, you know, what about the way the car feels to drive? I can't think of a car that does have that integration and doesn't feel good to drive, to be fair. I can't think of many mods off the top of my head, anyway, but yeah. My mom merchant at it again, dude. I'm here. I'll be here. I'm gonna give it to M. Rossi. Wait, I shouldn't say that. We actually know it's a woman these days, don't we? Whoops. Getting away from me on the straights, though. That's concerning. Oh my god, it really is flat through there. I thought, screw it, I'm going to take it flat, and it's flat. It is actually flat. In a GT car. Not sure it should be. Maybe it was back then. Don't know if it was, though. Don't know if it was, though. Oh shit. Fine. Didn't gain an advantage. Actually, well, no, I don't think I did. That Ferrari just absolutely screws off on the straights though. Yeah, I got another lap, I'll be fine. Whoa! Alright. 430 does not want me to get involved whatsoever. Do with this C6 LM now. C6 ET1, whatever it is. C6R. C6R 2006. Whoa! What the fuck? We're just break. What are you breaking there for? I just realized that this is a GT2 car in front of me as well. Oh, that's embarrassing. Alright, it's definitely got upgrades. It's probably just got power upgrades to it, to be fair, which, yeah, no wonder it's better than a GT1 car in that case. I'm right on it. One bit of slipstream? No? No draft? I've even got the, like, the Forza, the effect and everything, but I'm not getting anything out of it. Yeah, get out of my fucking way. Yeah. Get screwed. Fuck you. Easy dub. Where is it? You missed it? I think we missed it. You must have missed it. The Mucky D's. Yeah, we missed it. Damn it! Got to look at it this time. I'll probably grab a Mucky D's tonight, actually. I'm in the mood for one. Shit, that reminds me, I don't think I've added to my burger count. So I think I need. Oh, fuck. I might be behind.
You're still here.
Hey!
Well, that is just great.
7. 7. Takedown, thank you very much for the resub. 77 months in total. My go. How you doing, man? Appreciate it. Remember when GT1 was the top GT class? Good times. Yeah, multiple GT classes. I miss it. I mean, I know we got GT. Technically, I mean, GT1 sort of like a, not really GT1, but it's just like a track day thing that they call GT1. It's not really GT1 at all. GT2 does exist. Not really that cool though. GT3 obviously exists and is one of the best racing classes that we've ever had. GT4 exists and is cool, but yeah, GT1 and, you know, better GT2 would be lovely. Then GT5, I guess, exists with the Ginetta, but yeah. Well, we're gonna get credit bonus, 100%. 5. No. Oh, but I got 55 grand from Corvette, from Chevy.
Your performance in the Championship Series has earned you an entry into the League of Legends.
Ooh, the what? Wait, League? No, wait, no, I don't want to play. I don't want to play.
Only for those looking for the ultimate competition.
Shit, guys. We're playing League of Legends
Today,
now.
We return to the Infineon Raceway, a demanding.
Yeah, I already smell like a League of Legends player. Maybe we're ready. Shit. I don't know how to. What do I do? I don't know what to do. What do we do? Infineon? That's a weird League map. Thought it was the Rift. Or something. I don't know. Right, what do we want to do? Oh, I actually take down Rand. I've got something to tell you. I haven't opened it, and I don't know when I'm going to open it, but I got myself a hobby box of Halo Legacy Collection. It went, someone put it on eBay. I think you know what, actually, I think I bought it last stream. It arrived, is what the news should be. Yeah, I totally lowballed a guy on eBay for it. I'm like 30 quid under what he was asking. I accepted it. I mean, to be fair, I paid, what, £150 for that? I think £150 is about... That's about the maximum I'd want to go to on that. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, 20 packs, 6 cards in each pack. Yeah, fun. That'll be fun to open. Let's get the Mustang out. Fuck it. I'm gonna get another but money. Yeah, there's a guy on eBay who has one up for like 225 or something. I'd be half tempted to send him a message being like, because it's not sold. I'd be half tempted to send him a message like, you're not set up offers on this, but I'm gonna make you an offer. I don't know. And looking on eBay, because I'm always looking on eBay. I've got like a saved search for Halo trading cards. There's someone in the north of England, so, you know, not far from me, who has a crazy collection of them, which I noticed when I looked on eBay, and they have the metal insert cards. They have the entire set of those for like, and they've listed it on eBay for like 7 and a bit grand. Like, and they've got some other, they've got like a signed Chief, Steve Downs and Jen Taylor as well. I got mine from cardport.de, but you do have to ship it with the proxy. Yeah, I didn't do that. I got mine from my, I bought, you know what I did actually? I got this one from eBay. So this is just a guy in England. There's just a guy selling a box. Previously, I got loose packs. I think they were on Shop, the app. I don't know exactly what shop it would have been. Was it on eBay? No, it was on eBay, actually. Again, someone was selling loose packs. And I just bought 20 of them, which is the, you know, equivalent of a hobby box. I don't know what my, you know, pulls were, like, in terms of, were they hobby, like, were the pulls of a hobby rate, if you will? Or were they better or worse? I don't know. But I got a signed Pat Duke, who, who's the voice actor for the captain, in Halo Reach. What's his name? Fuck, I don't know what his name was. Forgot his name, but yeah, the captain in there, and Holland, yeah, Colonel Holland, sorry, Colonel, not Captain, Colonel Holland, yeah, he plays him. I mean, getting any of the Halo voice actors of any character would just be so sick. I've had a look at like some listings of auto cards from the Halo set. He's like one of the cheapest ones, fair, but if you look at the card, the picture of him, he looks like the happiest guy in the world. He's like a, you know, a bigger dude with like a Hawaiian shirt on. He's got a smile. And when I pulled it, I'm like, this is who I want to be. Like, I want to be that guy in that picture. Like, I want to be, you know, I want to be a Hawaiian shirt guy with a big smile on his face. That's me. That's what I want to be. He looked so happy. It was heartwarming, honestly. But yeah, I got a signed on-card auto Colonel Holland. I got a numbered to 699 Master Chief in the Halo 3 armor, which is sick. You know, if it was Halo 4 or 5 or... Well, if it was Halo 4 or 5, Infinite, I'd be like, okay. If it was Halo 4 or 5, I'd be like, bleh. But I got a numbered Master Chief, which is sick. I got some other cool inserts and stuff. Since then, in terms of singles I bought, I've not bought any singles, but I managed to buy the full set of, was it just the weapon? It might have just been the weapon drop cards. I bought a full set of the weapon drop cards for like 30 something, 40 quid maybe, which was cool. There in the binder, because I do want to collect that full set, but it's like, it's hard to, not the full set of everything, but like I want to collect certain things from it. Weapon drop being one of them. The discover cards are something I really want as well, but it's hard to find singles of those cards. It's the same with like the Call of Duty cards. It's hard to find singles because they're just a rare set to begin with, never mind people selling the singles of them. So yeah, bought a hobby box of Halo, and actually I forget, next month I'm gonna go to London Card Show XL with a friend, so that's going to be a problem, I'm sure, but we'll see what happens. I just want to figure out how to reseal packs for display, so I've kept them all. I imagine just putting in, you know, if you just put in a bunch of like random, like if you fill up the pack, you could fill it with like Pokemon cards probably as well. Well, they'd have to be the same size, so maybe not Pokemon cards. Like any, you know, sort of generic sports cards or something would probably be the same size as the Halo ones. Or just your dupes, yeah, your dupes. And then maybe just some like really thin glue or something. Could probably do it, I imagine, if you just want to have it on display. This guy's sort of getting away with it, but we do have one more lap. Let's see, hopefully Jay Davis will get a bit slower, but I'm not sure. Ford Fairlane, I think, is that Fairlane? I think that's a Fairlane. It is a Fairlane. Check me knowing fucking old American cars. Here we go. Yeah, he has me in the straights again, but I mean, the corners. Not there, obviously. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I could still do it. Another car that was a menace in my playthrough. Oh, really? Is this a... Okay. Yeah, that's not gone well. Yeah, honestly, it's just pulling away. As soon as it gets onto straight, it is actually just fucking off. And look at it, it's gone. Whoops. Don't worry about it. Fine. Nobody saw that. I sneezed at the wheel. Don't worry about it. Ooh, early LMP1. Ooh, early LMP1. Okay, the Panos. It's not going to be the Panos. The Bentley. It could be the Bentley. Audi R8, BMW, or the Toyota. I love the rims on the BMW. I think it's going to be the Toyota, though. I'm not even like big on this, again, like this era of prototypes, like just early prototypes. prototypes before hypercars I'm not particularly interested in. People go crazy for this car, especially like Gran Turismo and stuff. I'm not really fussed about any of these, I guess. The BMW is kind of interesting because it has such a low wing as opposed to everything else. And the open top cars are just cool, but I think the Toyota is sort of the... Yeah. It's gonna be Toyota. Come on. You picked the Audi as a kid? You know what? I don't know if I got... Well, I actually know I would have got this far with driver level, wouldn't I? Because I'd been playing other things. So this is definitely the furthest I've got through the campaign, though. Like, I've never completed this campaign. Not that there's anything, you know, there's not much going on with it, you know. But you know, I haven't actually ever done it. Right? Should we take the Toyota GT1? Let's see, is there anything we can do to it? Oh my god. Oh my god, X is red? I don't remember X being red. Got a little red. I guess that's probably the mod, but still. Okay, so what if I took the air intercooler off? Is that putting it there regardless of what else I do to it? No, there you go. But is it better? No, better to have turbos. I've already got turbos, so why not I just have turbos? Yeah, okay. Ooh, but what rims should we put on it, guys? Should we put some Acura Integra rims on it? Oh my god. What rims does this have on it by stock? I'm gonna look at it again. Do I need to change any rims? Got fucking RPF 1s on it. What about, I'm trying to... I know that the Z4 GT3 has them, the BBS race rims. Or just, yeah, the M3 GTR, these guys actually. Where's the Z4? Does the Z4 have like grey ones? I don't need to do anything with the livery, because... Ooh. There you go. Are there any other rims I should be knowing about? Probably not any other Toyota race. Are there even any other Toyota race cars in this apart from like the Top Secret Supra and stuff like that? SC430, GT1, Top Secrets. It's Top Secret. Should I put fucking Volt GTCs on it? That's funny. Nah, we'll leave it. Right, we're at the top of R1 though, so that's good. We now have our R1 car. Good. We're in League of Legends. Watched all DTM and the A4 was the top pick, so the R8 was no brainer. I don't know what would I out those kids. I don't know. Maybe the R8 as well, because it was an R8, and at the time the R8 supercar was a hot car, and you know, I don't know. I don't know what I would have picked. Currently, I'm picking the GT1. It's a really annoying name for the car, by the way. What a terrible name for the car. Oh my god. Jesus. Only car of the selection saw a road version. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Unless you count the Audi R8. I don't think I would. In name, but not in, you know, actuality. Does this car actually have different the wing mirrors in different spots of the car. That's weird. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. There's one on the arch over there, and there's one just next to me. That's weird. Man, he was actually trying to go for that. Are you kidding? I'm on your inside, buddy. I mean, this is like, what, R390 sort of idea, right? Well, not idea, but like rival. Is it? I'm assuming. Makes sense with the seam position though. Yeah, no, I mean, I get it, but it does make sense because you couldn't put it there because you wouldn't be able to see it, but one of those weird little things. Single screen compliant mirrors, yeah. Maybe that's why it's popular for sim racers. They just, because they can actually use it on a 16:9 screen. Oh. Guess we won't be using it on a 16:9 screen. That's upsetting, isn't it? Well. Cool. Cool. That's good. R39 was a different class. Was it? I don't know. I don't know much about these. I don't know much about these cars, to be honest. Good time to get a drink? Yeah, it's always a good time to get a drink.
Today we return to sunny St. Petersburg for an event on the Sunset Peninsula Raceway.
Fake toner. Go. We go again. That's 10 laps in this, by the way. I think these races are going to start getting longer in this series. In the League of Legends. We try again. Which I sort of want to have a look at the interior of this car. What's going on here? Uh-oh. Couldn't really get out of that. Whoa! And now my left front suspension is fucked. You son of a bitch. Alright, maybe this worked out because I'm second place now, and although I'm off-road there, I will most certainly catch up to this guy. Cut to the end where I... Oh, shit. I was gonna say cut to the end where I haven't caught up to this guy, but actually I just... Yeah, binned it there. Don't need to cut anywhere. Oh, fuck, come on. What is this in front? Is this a Lola of some sort? Chevy FLM? Okay, no. Not familiar. Oh, but yeah, here we go. Hello. Oh shit, I just locked the motherfucker up. shit. Or it's not as maneuverable as I think that one is. Which is fair because this is older and that's newer, but yeah. American car getting beat on home soil. What a loser, I says Tom. Missed his breaking point. Yeah, I'll get used to that. When corrected in 1998, this race against the 911 GT1, the R390, the CLK LM, and the Panos Esperante GTR1. I mean, yeah, I thought this was a R390 rival thingy, like, thought the same group. See, I can guess what I'm on about. Doesn't look like the same class at all. I mean, the R390 GT, like the actual race car version, I would say, it's definitely a different sort of philosophy. The R390 looks much more street car, while this looks much more road car, right? But you can even say that about, you know, modern day, like a hypercar. Like the Ferrari 499P versus the Aston Martin Valkyrie. The Aston Martin Valkyrie looks like a road car because it is, you know? Like, okay, that road car is very loosely a road car, but it is a road car. And the Ferrari 499P, Toyota, fucking, you know, basically any other one looks like the race car. It just looks like a straight up, you know, race car. There's no way that's on the road. But like the Aston Martin Valkyrie, you can sort of tell it is a bit different from the others. And not just because it's fucking constantly jacked up in ride height. I wish the hypercar variant of the Valkyrie looked a bit cooler. It looks a bit like backyard garagey. I don't know, like, I say I don't know what it is. I think it looks, the front of it looks a bit like NASCAR plasticky, like, not plastic, but like, it looks like the headlights are painted on and shit, like, it doesn't look real, sort of. And it is just jacked up in ride height, like, the ride height is really off-putting. But sounds great, as do pretty much all of the hypercars, really. This is cool looking though. I've been playing a little bit of Gran Turismo 4 in my own time. Because, I think I have mentioned it already, but Xbox Series consoles, at least potentially Xbox One as well, I don't know. You can get emulation working on them now again. They had it and then they locked it down for a bit, and I guess it I don't know when they did it, but it's just open again. So you can quite well run at least the PS2 emulator, XBSX2. I don't know which is like a fork of PCSX2. So it's not quite PCSX2, but it works very, very similar. I don't quite know about other emulators. I know you can get like Dolphin and, well, some sort of Nintendo ones and stuff like that. So worth having a look if you're into emulation and you have an Xbox and you wish emulation was potentially more, you know, convenient in the way that your Xbox is convenient to play. Potentially, I don't know what your setup is, but for me, I can play my Xbox in bed, but my PC I can't, so I mean, I could play my laptop or my iPad or whatever in bed, but if I can, you know, lob Need for Speed Underground 1 on the TV, yeah, I mean, it's a fun time. Always wanted to get into it, but instead I just got the consoles. It's honestly, setting up the emulation was very easy. Very easy, Rand. If you've got a, you know, you do need an external drive, I would say, to exclusively use for it. So, like, you know, keep that in mind. Whether that's a USB, you probably want a fast drive though than a USB stick. But like, I'm just running like a rather old, to be fair, like 1 terabyte external USB drive, or hard drive, I should say, USB hard drive, and that works perfectly fine for it. The consoles for the authenticity. Yeah, I mean, I understand that part of it. Like, Aero does that, and I will always knock him for it, because I think it's silly sometimes. I get it. But also, so much effort and so much money. Let's just keep in the Toyota GT1 for a little bit. Round 1 Nürburgring short, yeah. Or R1. A round 1? What am I fucking on about? Yeah. Nürburgring short, why? If you're gonna give us the GP circuit at this stage in the game, give us the full track. Don't give us the fucking club circuit. You know what I mean? Or give us the full ring. I don't know. I'm really not a fan of the GP track, I've got to say. A lot of tracks I'm not a fan of, mostly because I can't drive on them well. But yeah, Nürburgring GP being one of them. Not particularly huge on it. Okay. You don't want to back off. That's fine. I'm sure I bought a PS2 to start getting games or mod it for cheap. It died on me after a few weeks. I don't know. Every Xbox gen. You know what? I wonder. I mean, I've got a 360. I wonder if I've got an Xbox original. So obviously I had one, but I don't know if we got rid of that or if somebody took it. I don't know. I don't actually know. Oh shit, Call of Duty went live. Guys, after this race, I need to do my Call of Duty pick'ems, because I've not done those for the evening. I know you guys are really excited for it, and you guys, you know, you have some opinions on that sort of thing, and you definitely understand. But yeah. That's why we tune in. Exactly. You guys really just want to know who I'm picking in my Call of Duty pick'ems. Like, I know. You want to know. I am sucking dicks on the Nürburgring GP, by the way. Like to buy physical copies of 360 games. I only have digital ones of. I've played a lot but don't own. That's fair. I wouldn't. You know what? If I was to collect certain, like, you know what? I say collect like certain like video games or like an era of video games. I mean, it's the 360 era, because 360 era was the best. You know, that was the best. But I don't know of. All right. I don't know of any physical games that I would want but don't own. I'm trying to think of one. There's got to be one. Because like 360 era, obviously I was playing in the 360 era and I didn't really get rid of any of my games from then. I didn't like do any trading in or anything like that. I just kept, I did do like one big trade in once and I got, okay, I think I got Dirt 3 and Payday 2. I don't remember what I traded in, but I don't think it was a big deal. I don't remember now, and I think I have all the games that I want. And the only game that I can think of that I would want physically and don't have. You know what, actually? Horizon 1 Special Edition. I'd like to get that at some point. I feel like I should have that. Like whatever the hard book, like the steel book and stuff like that, whatever, like, I want to collect that. Because it's Horizon 1, I'm not particularly bothered about not even any other Horizon games, to be honest, getting like the special version of it. I'm not really arsed. I want Horizon 1 stuff. Potentially some of the Halo stuff, but I think everybody's sort of on that, so that's probably going to be rather difficult. Maybe some of the COD Special Edition stuff, like the fucking, you know, the RCXD and the night vision goggles would be cool, but like, at some point it's just like, okay, at what point am I buying just tat and just like crap? Or am I buying something because I want it, you know? You know what? One game that's a physical on the 360 that I would like, that I don't have, is the Tokyo Extreme Racer game. What was it called? Import Tuner Challenge? Import Tuner Challenge. I had that once. You know what? That might have been part of what I traded in. I did have it once and I got rid of it. And now that game is actually expensive. Like, physical 360 version of that game is actually like fairly expensive for what it is. I don't know if it's like silly expensive, but it's expensive. Potentially TDU 1 and 2 maybe I should buy. I think I've got a physical copy of TDU 1. Don't think I've got a physical copy of TDU 2. I definitely bought and played that digitally when I played it back in the day. I only played it after, like, you know, the initial hype was sort of done with that game anyway. So, yeah, I was late to that one. Special editions mean sold complete and not cost no limit, almost impossible. Yeah, I mean, it's an expensive thing to get into, right? So maybe I should do it now before it gets too bad, or just at least collect the ones that I really want. Fable games, yeah, Fable. I would like some special edition Fable stuff. The Halo 3 helmet, I think, is like the grail of video game special edition collecting, right? But like, how much is a Halo 3 helmet nowadays? I don't know, but I'm sure it's more than I'd be willing to spend on it, potentially. Unless I genuinely have, like, money that I just don't know what to do with. And the thing is, it will appreciate, like, people, like, if you wanted to sell that later on down the line, it's not getting any cheaper. Like, I don't know if it'll, maybe it won't appreciate, maybe it's already hit the ceiling, but, like, it's not getting cheaper. Like, it's the Halo 3 helmet, for God's sake. Like, this is the guy. He is the 360. Am I really gonna get 7th? Yeah, 7th! 7th! Unbelievable. God, I just want to look on eBay now for Horizon 1 Special Edition. And everyone's favorite part of the stream, Call of Duty League Pick'ems. Right, what's on? What did I do last night? In fairness, Cloud9 beating Koi was not something people saw coming. Heretics, Falcons, I put 3-0, but they got 3-2. Still got it right. And Optic winning, that was a nail biter towards the end, but Optic did actually work it out. Carolina Online are problems, so I'm going to put them to beat G2. I think Koi can beat Surge. I think it goes 3-1. Thieves will beat Cloud9. I'll give them 3-1. Gentlemates versus Boston. Gentlemates have to bounce back. There's just no way. There we go. Right. Cool. Done. See, that didn't take long, guys. But I am going to go on eBay very quick and type in Forza Horizon 1. Forza Horizon 1. What's on there? There's a steelbook for 31 quid. Does it have anything in it? No, it's just a game. So it's not the sleeve and like the little limited edition collector steelbook. 25 quid. Hang on. What? Wait, is this Japanese or Hong Kong? Chinese? VIP. Oh, there's like the VIP ticket was like an actual like Horizon ticket thing. I can't show you my eBay because obviously it has my postcode on it. I'm very sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, but there's this one. Can I pull this up in a? Yeah, look at that. I need that. That's what I need. Have we looked at another S2000 yet on stream? Have we looked at one on stream? No, I won't be showing you the ones I'm looking at. Although, have I checked for new ones today? I don't think I have. Or maybe I have, but it was earlier in the day. Does Car Gurus have anything for me? No, not new. Well, let's nationwide. No, 14. So that's the blue ones. One. Fine. Auto Trader, how many are on Auto Trader? 33. Yep. I've already seen all those. Piston heads. Anything on there? 17. I think that's the same amount. Oh. What's this one? What the fuck is this? This one? Oh, what the fuck? I can't show you my screen because it has my phone number and postcode. But this is the car that it's got a blue interior. Okay, but it's got rusted arches a little bit. Scratches. Okay, but it's 9 grand, and it has only. It's a slight project. Mechanically, it runs great. Not yeah. So here we go. Right, I have a Honda S2000 GT, 50,000 genuine miles, MOT to the end of November. Only advisory was the number plates deteriorating. Since replaced them. Good bits. Low owners, low mileage. I mean, 50,000 miles is crazy, actually. Full service history, original keys, 4 new tires, budget tires. Last service was 500 miles ago. Not so good bits. Nearly every panel has a paint defect / imperfection. I would have have the whole car resprayed, so bear that in mind. A couple of rust patches shown in the pictures. My local painter has quoted 2,500 for a full paint, including the hard top. Okay. The top is completely knackered and needs replacing. It has holes in it and it has gone brittle, so it can't be fully put up. The electric roof works perfectly, and it's an £895 job to have a new soft top fitted in any color. The wheels aren't genuine Honda and have been on the car since I've known it. They need a refurb. I've been quoted £300 for this. Is that how much a wheel refurb costs? Is that it? Okay. Interesting. The car has had periods where it's not been used. The longest period was 3 years. Wow, okay. Didn't do it down to lack of commitments. The previous owner, I've known the car for 15 years. Bought it last year with the intention of having it resprayed and new top fitted. Other things to getting on with, so it's best that I sell it. The price is non-negotiable. 9 grand. That is work, though. That's the problem, because yeah, it looks like it needs a respray potentially. can I pull it up on a incognito window? Yes. What's this? Oh, so the tow hook cover's gone. Blue interior, which isn't... Look, black interior is the... You know, that's the one, but hard to find. Yeah, so look, there's a bit there. Bit there. Yeah. But it's generally... Yeah, so it's... Here's the thing, though. You get the work done on that, so let's just take those prices into, you know, 890, so 900 quid, 2,500. So let's call that 3,500, right? 3,500 pounds to get it to where it needs to be. So that's 12,500. And if you come out of that, I mean, okay, it needs wheels. It needs probably tires potentially. It did have 4 new tires, so they're new. Yeah, I'm sure you could find a tow hook cover for probably cheap. Yeah, sort the roof out, sort the paint out. You come out there with a 50,000 mile S2000 though. That part of it's really interesting. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it is some work. It is some work. Posted 11 minutes ago. Can you tell I'm on it? Where is that? I can't show you that part because that is going to show my location. Where is that? Oh. Southend-on-Sea. Okay. There's an airport. I could fly there. Pick it up and drive it. 5-hour drive. So, I gotta say, for someone who has the patience to do some work, that would be worth it. Respray, tow hook cover, tires, wheels. Once you do that, the roof as well. Once you do that, you have a 50,000 mile Honda S2000 of 2002. I'm looking at S2000s in that year range. I'm looking at about 80,000 miles for 12, 13, 14 grand, give or take. Halo check, COD check, S2000 check. Yeah, don't worry. It's funny that you guys keep showing up because all I do is discuss the exact same things on every single stream. I'm very sorry. Look, I've been making content for like 14 years now. It's, I don't have much more to say. You know what I mean? There's not much more for me to say. I'm sort of done now, you know? Broken record. Ooh, it's one of these track day guys. Okay, yeah. But if someone wanted to actually just, you know, commit to the work there, you come out probably with a, well, you come out with the price of, oh my god, the price of a 80,000 mile S2000 with 50,000 miles. What the fuck was going on there? What the hell? Someone remind me to check the replay, see if I can see that. What was that? Yeah, you come out of the price of an 80,000 mile one, but with 50,000 miles. That's actually crazy. Depending on what, you know, I mean, obviously, it says like service history is good and, you know, the MOT stuff is good and whatnot. Bit of rust, yeah, there's rust work though as well. That's not just a respray, that's rust work. At least on the arches. which is common for those cars. Like they get them on the arches and on the in the boot floor. Can be sorted. Bit of money, but can be sorted. Yeah, depending on that part of it, you might actually be coming out with something good. It could be good anyway, to be honest. I mean, 50,000 mile S2000. 50,000 miles. That's the get for that car. That is the get. And it comes, and it's a GT, so it comes with the hardtop. Although you can buy GTs where people have gotten rid of the hardtops, but you know what I mean. Why are all of these cars damaged? Is it because it's BMWs? Is this a real BMW track day where the cars are just busted? Is that what's happening? Is this what actually happens? Oh, that's how the crashing has happened. The broken ones are slowing down the faster ones, and then they're just crashing into each other. Or they're crashing into the back of the broken ones. Oh. Why are they broken, though? That's so weird. Oh, yo, okay. Uh-huh. Right. Sure. Yeah, all right. Weird. I just need to pass 10 more cars. If 10 more broken cars can be ahead of me, that'll be great. Once you pass them, they respawn ahead of you. I'm not seeing a lot of cars ahead of me, I gotta say. Is it because they're all in the pit? Oh my god, what if they can't respawn in front of me because they're all in the pits? Okay, genuinely, I think that might be what's happened. Because no one's in front of me anymore. I've passed everybody. I actually can't... I can't win. What the fuck? I've never heard of or seen this before in this game. This is crazy. This game's 14 years old. 15? Something like that. What the hell? Weird. I couldn't have won that if I tried. It's gonna be like, oh, bad luck. Yeah, I don't, you know, screw off. And that's an intriguing. For an 8, for like an early model being 50,000 miles.
Twin ring Motegi circuit in Tochigi Prefecture, Japan.
Got the replay, by the way. We figured out what was happening to them. We figured out. We figured it out. Oh, let's get the Evo 10 out. Screw it. The replay was just to figure out what was going on. I think we figured out what was going on. They crashed because there were cars that were broken. But no reason. I don't think we're going to find a reason as to why they were broken. They were just broken. Did you guys see that BYD? The, what's it called? The electric car company of, you know the washing machines you find driving around? The maker of those cars? They're exploring the idea of getting into motorsports, such as World Endurance Championship and potentially F1 or something like that. Maybe not actually F1, but like, you know, they're looking at, you know, the options. I don't know about you guys, but I just thought of a really easy team to hate watch. Because I know who it would be. This is really nice to drive. I'd say let them, but it seems like touring cars might be a better step to take. I mean, straight into like something like WEC would be crazy, but I mean, I guess that's what Genesis. Well, Hyundai have other programs, so I guess Genesis isn't technically the start of that motorsport idea, right? The start of Genesis is, but Genesis is Hyundai, so you know it's not really the only thing that they do. I say don't let them. I say don't let them get into motorsport. I don't want it. Don't want it. I don't need anything from BYD getting any closer to anything that I'd like. It's enough that I have to see them on the roads. Those and Teslas and fucking... I can't even, like, there's other ones. There's other nameless. Jesu? Is that another one? I don't know. BYD in contention for the worst car brand name of all time. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. BYD's awful name for a car brand. Build your dream. Who dreams of a BYD? Who's dreaming of a cheap Chinese piece of shit SUV? Well, I tell you what, apparently half the British population these days, because fucking hell, we've just, yeah. We buy some shite these days. And I won't let that happen. I'm not, well, I mean, I can't really do anything about anyone else doing it, but I will, well, my friends who are buying cars, I will absolutely try and influence them best to not buy something like that. In terms of influencing cars that my friends get, my friend got her first car and she got a Hyundai i10, sort of at my recommendation. I'm happy with that. I think that's going okay for her. I don't know, maybe. I steered my friend away from an MG. She not that I recommended this to her. I didn't disrecommend it, but she got a Hyundai Kona. But I steered her away from an MG because I think she went to look at an MG and I'm like, please for the love of God, don't get an MG. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. I don't care if it's got fucking features. I don't care. I don't care. Buy more British like MG. No. Even if it was still British, I would say no. Fuck MG, dude. And myself personally, I will not be buying into anything like that. I mean, look, I'm just not interested in anything new. Like, in terms of, like, genuinely owning a car, I'm not interested in anything new. The newest, like, car that was, like, you know, a normal car that potentially I could own, like GT86, GR86, okay, yeah, fine. But, like, you know, Probably get an older one anyway. Mazda 3 is like that's like the newest car that I'd be like, yeah, okay, I could, you know, I could have one of those, but I've got so much old stuff to get through yet, you know. Obviously, once you start going above what my budget would be, which to be fair, Mazda 3 is probably also out of my budget realistically. If you went out, you know, outside of my budget, then yeah, obviously Porsche 911s and fucking BMWs or whatever, like, yeah, duh. But like, don't want any of that. I can't afford it. I also don't want it. I mean, I want a Porsche 911, like a 7.8. Well, I guess they don't make Caymans and Boxers anymore, and they were gonna do a fully electric one, but they turned around on it recently, I think, right? They're not doing a fully electric Cayman or Boxster. What's up, Jono? Hold on, man. Sweden has one fully Swedish-owned car company left. But I have 2.5 million pounds to spend on a car. Sweden has one. So who owns? What's Volvo? Is Volvo? Don't tell me Volvo is also like mostly bought out by Chinese. Who be Volvo? Volvo Chinese? Oh, it's Geely. Yeah. Sad times. Sad. Been a nice cold Hawkstone lager. Not sponsored, sadly. Brilliant. I've not had. We have had them in the house though. I think we got some from my stepdad. Maybe at Christmas. Maybe the one just gone. Actually, I don't know. I'm not a beer drinker, so I don't know how it is. I'm sure it's nice and overpriced.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway once again to prove your skill.
Indianapolis? What do we want to drive in Indianapolis? I drove a Veyron last time. I shouldn't do that. Oh, what about the NASCAR? Can I get the NASCAR? Oh, yeah, let's get the NASCAR. Ford Race Showcase. Wait, are we going to be up against the Ford? Oh, don't tell me we're against the GT race car. We're going to be fucked. Ooh. Line grid. Yeah. Uh-oh. NASCAR on the infield. Yeah, they do regular circuits now, right? They can turn left or right. They can supposedly do both. Guess maybe not this era, but, you know, let's see what happens. Guys, it's fine. The car can turn right. It can. Look, it just did it. It can't put the power down. But, you know. See, Indy legend. Guys, I'm an Indianapolis legend. Guys. That Ford GT is gonna walk away, by the way. Unless on the straights this car's gonna go for it. Which, you know what? It might. Oh, it actually is. Hang on. On that when we get onto the oval. Ooh, wait. Okay. We're supposed to be friends. Need you out of my way. I'm gonna reel him in. Oh my god, wait. Holy, okay. Oh shit, don't grab the, I forget the inside of that corner is just the stickiest thing known to man. Oh my god. It's fine. He's got me in the corners. Nobody's surprised about that. I didn't realize how much I would have him in the straights. That's kind of funny. See ya. Holy shit. This thing is quick. And these races are definitely longer now. They're definitely longer now. So we might have even more life in this game than we thought we would. I should start uploading them to YouTube soon. It starts off with 825. I don't know. Does it? How's in the bottom right? Let's find out. Level 50 went. Level 50 should have happened before we finish. Well, it definitely will. I saw 850 there. 850 something. Yeah, we're at 48, so and we're like halfway through 48, so we should be at level 50. Not far away. Absolutely not far away. We'll have all our reward cars done. $156? 7? 6? 850 something horsepower. Yeah, no wonder this thing is demolishing on the straights. I think I picked the right car. That AI one of these might be having a fucking way. Are they? I think they might. No, the Ford GT's still second. So the other NASCAR's not. Where is it? Oh, it's in third. Jay Davis, which it's only a couple hundred feet off. It might get a bit by the end of it. If it's actually going for it on the straights, which with AI it might not be. Shit. That's a couple body panels. AI in this can be scared. Yeah, they don't really tend to overtake sometimes, right? They just kind of just sit in a line and they just sit there. Racing AI is never the best. I feel like racing game AI is usually like really docile or like just cheating and difficult, like just not fair. Like there doesn't tend to be an in-between, as far as I know. I'm playing through like Underground 1, sort of. I've been playing it recently a little bit because I wanted to get the Honda S2000 in it, of course. Which I have and I'm running. But yeah, dude, the AI in that, they just rubber band like a motherfucker. And the downforce that they have is silly. When they need it, is silly. They will sometimes just crash and spin out for no reason, which is great. But then they'll just fucking they'll turn from a Fiat Punto that's just span into a wall, and then just turn into fucking the Porsche 919 Evo on the Nürburgring, setting the fastest lap ever or whatever. Like, they'll just do it. It's crazy. I know that, like, Gran Turismo has the Sophie AI or whatever. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why they're putting a lot of effort into that when the main draw of Gran Turismo these days is that it's online. I don't know. I actually went on to Gran Turismo 7 the other day because it has a Honda S2000. And I was going to get said Honda S2000, and I was going to do some laps on Nürburgring with it, because I know they do like the meets or whatever, where you can just go onto a track and you can just do track day sort of stuff. I don't pay for PS Plus anymore. Forgot. So I'm not going to now. Oh, unless I actually want to jump on with friends or something. Modern LMP2. Ooh, okay. Okay. The Acura Lowe's Fernandez ARX. Oh, it's a Lowe's race car. Okay. Green Earth Team Gunner Orica. Oh, it is an Orica. Or the Mazda Dyson Racing. Ooh. I gotta say, it's not the Chevy because I don't like the way the Chevy looks. Don't like the way a Chevy looks. Is it going to be the Mazda, or is it going to be the Lowe's Acura? Might go the Mazda. Yeah, I could paint it grey. I don't like the livery. I also don't like the front lights, and just no. The Acura looks a bit more slick with the lights, and yeah, obviously it ain't got no roof. The Mazda. Let's have a look at the back. Okay, standard LMP looking thing. I like the wing that that it doesn't like connect back up on the wing end plates. Like that. This one does. Yeah, I'm going to take the Mazda. Biggest shooter I found was the F40C. F40 Competizione in the Ferrari 8-cylinder championship. Changed the restrictions from R3 to S-Class. And it showed up as S796. I assume that's above what S-Class is. Oh, dude, they dropped, I forgot, they mentioned, well, nobody here cares about Call of Duty, but, sorry, you're in my stream. They dropped what's basically Blackout for Warzone. Played 2 matches of it last night and won both of them. So, I'm back, basically. Any teams want to pick me up for their Blackout roster, then hit me up, let me know. Extra heavy ballast, yeah. Put the put the ballast on. Just put some more power in it. It shows up as S-Class, but starts off as R2. Oh, no, I don't think that's right. Paint the Chevy grey. You know, I just read that message. I mean, I read it earlier, but I've read it again. And the word grey is close to gravy. And now I'm thinking, do I want sausage, chips, and gravy tea? The chippy the chippy that I say I recently discovered, my friend took me there and I just hadn't been in a while and I went back and it's just awesome. That will not be open. Might have to go to a Chinese a Chinese takeaway, because here in the UK, a Chinese takeaway does sausage, chips, and gravy as well. I know it's the like Chinese places are sometimes they also do like chips and stuff like that. Like they it's not just Chinese. Didn't want to put a Dino engine into it. Well, then it wouldn't be 8 cylinders, would it? Silly Billy. They have a kids menu. They probably also have kids menus, but it's also just on the regular adult menu to get a sausage, chips, and gravy sometimes. Or even chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets is probably the kids menu. But if I go to a Chinese takeaway, I'm literally and I'm actually getting something that's Chinese, like menu related. I'm getting chicken fried rice and maybe like prawn crackers, and that's it. Like I don't have Chinese food. I don't have it. I have chicken fried rice and prawn crackers, and that's it. And I don't ask for prawn crackers, they usually just throw them in. Oh, is that the Aston Martin? Is that the Muscle Milk? The Aston Lola up there? Is that the Muscle Milk car? It does make me laugh that this is in Castrol colours. Not a Castrol car. Oh my god, I just read the diffuser. It says zoom zoom on it. Guys, do you remember when Mazda's thing was zoom zoom? Oh, I remember those like adverts. Zoom zoom. Oh, I have to watch a zoom zoom Mazda advert tonight. Throwback. Muscle Mommy Aston. Muscle Mommy's milk? Question mark? I'm doing this mind game going left and right, but I don't think it matters for AI. I don't think they're particularly bothered which side I try and overtake on. Try to have some fun. Try to have some fun. This guy's fucking planted though. Oh shit. Fuck. That really fucked me up actually. Oh, why am I braking in that section? See ya. Why am I braking there? Just don't. Pull ahead, just don't brake. And there we go. I mean, yeah. Oh shit. That's how much faster I am then. I'm already 400 and something feet ahead. God, I wish I was into like race cars much earlier in life. Not that I could have seen these, because these would have been, well, maybe not this car ever. I don't know if this car ever raced in the UK, but like similar sorts of things probably only raced at Silverstone if they were in the UK. But like, God, I mean, Alton Park is not, you know, incredibly far. It would have been great to go to Alton Park as a kid. Not that it's terribly easy to get to if you don't have a car, which we didn't. So, you know. Well, yeah, you can really just full throttle through there. Can I full throttle all the way through this? Nope, I already just left it. Oh, but the rest of it worked. Maybe it would have worked, actually. Oh, I do hate the steering wheel on this. I hate these, like, little diddy tiny circle steering wheels. Probably flat bottomed, but still, I do hate this, actually. Do not like this. And it is only just a Momo, yeah, it's just a Momo steering wheel with a Motec screen there, like the little bit extra. Now, this is actually a standard steering wheel I think you see in a lot of like track day cars, but it's just got the add-on. Wait, Motec make a screen? I didn't know Motec did screens and shit. I thought that was like exhaust from Fast and Furious, Motec system exhaust. Hector's running them. Jesus, went all the way through Mazda Affinity there. Well, 2 levels, maybe not. Ooh, Heat 2, okay. 2 heats of this. Oh, Road America, stop making me drive it. Hopefully that's the last of Road America that we might see in this campaign, actually, shit. This might be might be our last visit to a lot of these tracks. Although it is 27 events in this entire thing. Potentially we'll be coming back here again. I don't know. I don't know how many tracks there are in this game versus how many. Well, there's 27 events in this last League of Legends series. How many tracks are there? I don't know. Could be the final time we're here. Yeah, I don't think there's 27 locations, so there's got to be some repeats. There's got to be like a 2-lapper Nürburgring somewhere, right? Have I even driven the Nürburgring fully? I haven't, have I? We've not driven the Nürburgring fully in the campaign. Does that happen at any point? Like, do I get to? Is that like the final event is 1 lap of the Nürburgring? Yeah, we saw repeats last time for sure. So you don't, you know, it's not always unique. It can't be. There was 24 races last time. But it also doesn't take you always to like, I don't know if last time I went to the Top Gear test track at all. Oh, actually, maybe I did. Maybe one time. I've certainly not been to test track benchmark, you know? I've not been there. Trying to think of other places I've not been. I think it might just be those. Yeah, I don't think any... there's always repeats. There has to be. Which is fair, and you know what? Good, because then you can feel like you're actually getting better at a track. And then you don't drive it in the same car, but then if you drive in the same car constantly, then teetering on boring. Which would absolutely come up in a Forza Motorsport game. Is it too boring? The answer a lot of the time is yes. I mean, I didn't complete this campaign as a kid. So, I probably would have agreed that it's boring. That's a lot and potentially break a bit there. Oh shit, that actually made him gained on me quite a lot there. I think I'm getting that wrong. In this mod there's also exactly one X-Class event. It's in the last Speedway event. Oh really? Yeah, I don't I mean, I've not seen any X-Class events. Obviously, I'm able to upgrade these cars into X-Class. I haven't actually seen the events. I'm trying to think in my head, what could possibly be the final, like, driver level reward? Oh, shit. What could it be? Is it just going to be modern LMP1? So that's going to be, like, R18. It would just be that, actually. 2011. Yeah, I don't think... This is modern LMP2. I'm trying to think what they would give you at that point. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Another F car and upgrade it to X-Class. I would imagine that there isn't an F-Class car that you can take to X-Class. Unless I was to mod in some sort of a crazy engine swap, then potentially. But I'm not going to do that. I modded the engine for the Alpha Mito to have the Buso V6, and I'm good with that. I'm happy with that. .787B engine in this. Oh, in this car? Yeah, I mean, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Mazda race car with the old Mazda engine in it? Yeah. That would be kind of sick. But the fact that you can, well, you can do that, I mean, you could do that back then, I'm sure, with like 360 mods, but of course it wasn't allowed or anything like that. But the fact, you know, I mean, I'm just on PC and I can, you know, do that, and it's interesting, it's fun. And the wheel swap mod has been really fun, I think. Being able to swap whatever rims onto whatever has been really fun. We've had some really cool combinations kicking about. It's been fun. J-tagged Xbox, those are the days, yeah. Tense Prestige lobbies. Oh, I was close to the edge there. I was trying to go full throttle all the way. It was a no-no. There we go. Yeah, I remember JTAG Xbox. I mean, obviously, I never had one. But, you know, you go into random lobbies and people have obviously... They either modded or someone had modded something for them and sent it to them. I think I had... What did I have? I had something sent to me once. A couple cars sent to me. I forgot what it was. Was it a
Today it's back to the Rhine Valley of
S15? It might have been an S15 on GTC. Something like that. I don't know. Something on Mazda 787B rims. I don't know. Ooh, ETM tour. Okay, go on. Get the Opel back out at Hockenheim. Bring it home. Even though, yeah, all right, it's an Opel and it's at home in Germany, but actually, it's a fucking Vauxhall. Top Train either had one or at least got sent some modded stuff. He had a Mustang with Joss JT1 rims. God, that's hilarious that you remember that. Funny the things we remember about stuff like that, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he probably had someone who did it for him. I don't imagine he did it, to be fair. Maybe he did. I don't know. Pretty sure he also removed the bumpers off some cars. Oh, you know what? I think I had a 240. It might have been a 240 with Volt GTCs and a removed front bumper. I think I had that. Drift Missile Spec. You know what this needs? This needs a Corvette engine. I don't know what engine it has right now, but not a quality. See, I didn't just want... Look, even back then, you know, people have modded cars and stuff and like, all right, cool, like you've got this on this or whatever, but like, if it's not, you know, I just want a cool looking car. I'm not really bothered if it's like, oh, it's the forbidden fruit, you know. I just want a cool looking car, you know. So even in like Horizon 1 lobbies, when people would pull the bus out or the traffic out, and I'm just like, yeah, but like, I don't want to drive a bus. You know, I don't want to drive a bus. I don't want to drive a Ford KA or whatever the hell traffic is in that game. I don't want to drive that. I just want to, you know, I just want cool cars. I never really understood the whole obsession with, you know, when people had buses in that game. Or even in like, you know what, another one, Midnight Club LA. People modded that game and just had like crazy flashing neons and shit everywhere and like bright lights on their car, and I'm just like, yeah, but your car looks like shit. Like, okay, great, you modded the game and you know you've got this car that's like, it looks like, you know, fucking Blackpool Illuminations, but it looks like shit. Like, why do you bought a car game to buy a car that looks crap? I don't get it. You bought a game and modded it to look like an idiot? Okay, sure. Never understood it. Still to this day, don't quite understand. I guess it's just the whole, well, look at what, you know, like they'll add, you know, they could add a million things into Forza, into like new Forza, but if they don't add the PLP50, then you'll get a certain subtext of people that are just really upset about it. Because they don't want a car game that's authentic to cars and stuff. They want to fuck around, which I get, but also just like, I don't know, I feel like there are games for that, like, I don't know. Nowadays, Benny F1 or Yankton plates and Chameleon plates and everything. Yeah, Benny's and F1 rims on GTA cars. Yeah, I mean, peak idiot. Peak fucking, the absolute peak of having no taste. Yankton plates is like small enough where I'm like, okay, I mean, Yankton plates, fine, whatever. Not that I've honestly seen it. I mean, I only play fucking Xbox Series version, so I don't think you can get any of that in that game. In that version? I don't know. Maybe you can. Put a neon yellow Audi R8 on the Metro LA just to have an R8. Until it's a Rockstar reward that I was late to get. Oh, really? Was it? Oh. Fair enough. That sort of makes sense, because, like, okay, you just wanted the R8. But yeah, the whole neon thing. I know you know what I mean though when you saw those cars, because you could have a look at like community spotlight cars or something like that, or like the popular cars this week that you could buy or something. I don't know. I don't think it was like an auction house, but I think you could just buy copies of cars. It was all everyone was just the brightest star in the sky. Yeah. Looked like shit. I really am getting burnout 3 vibes from this car. That's why I'm taking everybody out. And get signature moves done and stuff. A rock star, if you will. Nice. Yeah. Oh, that was good. That was good. Mods, ban him. Whoa! Okay. Well, that guy got away with it. That guy didn't. Actually, hang on, he's still driving. Maybe he did get away with it. This car is understeering. Here you go. Has someone got a higher class than me, or do I have an excuse? An excuse. Fine. I mean, we're not gonna win, so whatever. Try and keep sick. God, fighting for sick. Who do you think I am? Max this year? It's a bit of F1 for you, F1. No, you're out. Because you're all always on my Twitter. You're always on my Twitter feed. Just posting absolute shit for me to read. Right. Yeah. 7. Right. Ooh, but I'm almost to 50. We're right there. We're right there. Where are we off to now?
Today you'll revisit Switzerland and the twists and
The
turns
Alps.
of the Bernese Alps.
Okay. I'm not gonna do TTM again because that was actually quite dreadful to drive. Viper? Did we get enough out of the Viper? What? Class Viper R2? We can get that in a Dodge Viper race? Yeah, screw it. Go on. Potentially the last race of the evening. We'll get to 50. We'll try and get to 50. Hopefully this will take us there. Probably should have checked for a driver level bonus one, but fingers crossed this is one. If it isn't, then you know. Ooh, okay. Hang on, why is my car put... Alright, sweet. I'm not gonna question it, actually, I'm fine with it. Oh my god, see ya? What the fuck? In a bit, lads. Get absolutely done. Dude, why is my car so... What the fuck? They are scared of airtime, but like, sheesh, what about the rest of it? They're scared of, well, I was going to say, are they scared of Vipers? And in which case, yeah, I mean, fair. Oh, that was a bit of engine damage. Sorry. Sorry to everyone back at the factory. Why does this have a French flag on it? What's that about? We can get rid of that, right? Sure. On an American car as well. Do America even know who France are? Are they aware? I know what France is. That's like a category of Canada. That was an American accent, by the way, guys. It's okay. I won't do too many more impressions. Promise. Drip tap. I don't think so. I don't think so. Keep forgetting that Orica is French. Oh, is this an Orica car? Is that what this is about? Is that what this is fucking about? Does Orica have something to do with this? What just says DTSR? That makes sense then. But Orica just took a Viper. I need to know more about that, because that sounds fun. Orica doing a Viper is such a funny idea to me, because in my head, a Viper is not a car that can race. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really a race car. It's what's a death machine, right? I don't think many/any other Viper race cars were successful. Wasn't it just this one that was like, all right? I don't know how well it was. I think it won some things. I don't know if it won Le Mans, but... Oh, more engine damage. That's fine. We'll get a new one soon. Honestly, these AI, right, 1,000 feet ahead of them. I mean, what happened? What happened? I can't tell if I'd like out track or not. I think it's fun to lob a car around, but I don't think it's fun to race on. I don't think it's a good racetrack. But it looks cool. Very pretty. Which of course is the point of these sorts of tracks. What was the made up track for Forza Motorsport 3? Was it Camino Viejo? Whatever it's called. Was it that track? That was like the Forza 3 track? I think it was, right? And Forza 5 was Prague. Prague was pretty cool, actually. I did like Prague. Again, very pretty. Forza 6 was... Ooh. Rio was pretty decent. I wish they did a bit more with the mountainous section, but, you know. And then, Forza 7 was Dubai, which I don't know. Camino, Iberian, Ladera, yeah. It was that complex. They split it into a couple, but yeah, it was the Camino. That's like the big one, right? That attaches all of them. And Forza 2 really have one? Did they just had multiple? At that point, we were just throwing in loads, right? Forza 1 had loads. Loads that never came back as well. There was that one, like, track that had, like, the snake as its logo, which was, like, sort of tight and technical. That seems like fun. I don't even know if I've ever driven on it. I probably have in Forza 2, but I'd have to look at it, see if it's something that I'm like, hey, hang on, I like that. I don't know if I like it, but it looks kind of intriguing. Sidewinder, I don't know, maybe. Sidewinder to me is a Halo map, so I don't know. Maybe it was Sidewinder. They call 2 Xbox things Sidewinder? That's crazy. You can't just name tracks after Halo maps. Oh, wait, can you? What would be the coolest Halo map to name a track after? That's a thought. That's a thought. I don't think Hang'em High GP worked. No, I don't think so. Hey, level 50, boys! We completed it. That's it. We did it. We're done. Modern LMP1. Yeah, okay, I was correct. Cool. Okay, so it's the Peugeot Oreca, the Audi R15, not even the R18. Is the R18 a DLC? I think it was. The Muscle Milk Lola, or the Acura, which is apparently LMP1, not LMP2, even though I can't tell. Actually, the wing is a bit, yeah, it is a bit different, isn't it? It looks very similar, but it is different. It's the Muscle Milk Lola, I think. The Peugeot does look cool, actually, with the nose. The nose looks F1 style. Like, it looks like they put a body on an F1 car. Like a Formula single-seater car. But it's Muscle Milk. I'm sorry. We gotta get those milk. Wait, hang on, look at the front. Look at the grille. It's got the Aston Martin grille. I never noticed that. And it says Hella on the front. Funny. It's got the Aston Martin grille. That's so funny. Never noticed. Who drove this? Greg Pickett, Klaus Graf, and Lucas Lur. Who drove these cars? Lapierre, Duval, Panis. Panis? If that's the Panis that I think it is, then potentially I've heard of that name. This is a generic livery with no one. Oh, no, hang on, wait. It's just a generic livery, but there are. Oh! Capello, Tom Christensen, Alan McNish. Oh, cool. I just realized you can barely see that writing. It's on the, like, the middle pillar thing. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can. And who drove this? This might be a generic. I can't see driver names anywhere. Panasonic, Michelin, and Els. Top of the hoop. Oh, there's just no flags. G. Du Ferran, S. Paganald. No. Wait, is the fuel? Wait, hang on. You fuel up there. Is that fuel? Is that the fuel filler? So the driver's on this left side to us, and then the right side is where they fill up for fuel. That's crazy. Huh. Interesting. I still want... Sorry. We're getting milkies. We're getting milkies. But hey, we got level 50. We did it. We have all the reward cars that we will be getting. And Sebring next. 17 races left. Sebring being one of them. So where do we leave off today? 2.6 million credits. We got a couple of, I mean, we got some, yeah, there you go. We basically our fastest cars now. We got the Lola, Aston Martin, we got the Dyson Mazda, and we got the Toyota G1. Nice. Okay. Not in a bad spot. Not a bad spot at all. Level 50, just got there. We should treat ourselves at some point, but I think potentially we'll do that next time. I'm thinking R1, let's have a look. 2.6 mil. If I want an R1 car, what's it gonna be? I think we know what it's gonna be, because we don't get any more reward cars now. We're done. I'm thinking the Porsche Penske RS Spider Evo, this thing, because this is cool. I like this. Or the Ferrari F333 SP. This looks really cool from the side. Look at this thing. This looks cool from the side. I don't know anything about this. What is this? Ooh! That's cool. Not particularly want it though. 787B, Sauber C9, yeah, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, those are the two that I'm thinking. It is the F333 SP and the Porsche Penske RS Spider. Yeah, one of those two. I don't know. There are driver names on there, but I can't read them. Dumas and T. Bernhard. Actually, I can read it. Turns out. Yeah. I don't know. Or maybe we pick some sort of R2 car to upgrade, but I have a feeling if it's not going to be like an LMP car, then we're going to have trouble with it anyway. So there's not really any point in getting something like anything in here and upgrading it, I don't think. Porsche license. Penske license right now on FM7, so the RS is just yellow. Is it? Oh. Cool that they kept the car at least. But yeah, I don't think there's any point in us upgrading any of this to R1. Even if we can, you know, a lot of it is restricted to what you can actually do. You probably can get to the top of R1 anyway. So, yeah. I think we'll pick something potentially next time we play. And you know what we should do? We should buy some other random cars and have fun with them, because we've got 17 races left. We don't necessarily have to be in R1 cars or anything like that. We could buy some other random things. So maybe, you know, let me know what cars aren't in new games that, you know, cars that got left behind from Forza Motorsport 4 and we just never saw them again. Maybe we hop in a couple of those if they're like cheap enough and we can just, you know, we can just buy them. Okay, I understand like the Devon GTX and stuff like that, but, you know, maybe some other bits and bobs. 458 challenge, anyone? 357 grand? It is just a 458. You know. Actually, it's got 8 more horsepower. Whoa, why has it got 8 more horsepower? Lighter. Don't know. Do we look at the event list? I mean, we could. I mean, we will right now. Wow, look at how much I've not done. This is crazy. I've done these 3, and they're all Top Gear fucking bowling challenges. I've done nothing in this game. I've done absolutely dick all here. Oh, that's funny. But we don't progress if we do this stuff, so yeah. We could have a look. Oh, look at that! They've got the Castrol colors on the picture for it. That's cute. I like that. I don't know. We'll see where we get to. Yeah, stark difference to yours, Harukawa, where you're completing the fucking thing. You know what? I wouldn't hate doing that. Probably not on stream because that will just get a bit tedious and boring and annoying. But like at some point, just like, well, if I have this save file, you know, I could just do that in I could build on this on my free time. You know what I mean? Like I could just, if I fancy it, I could just hop on it. If I mess around with some more mods or something, I might do. But yeah, that is another part of Forza Motorsport 4 done with. We will be back again soon on it.